So, hello, people from YouTube. I'm here again. And first of all, is it the first time of someone here? Carolina, Ihara.
No, and I participated at immersion in 5 months ago, more or less.
Oh, okay, so Ihara, is it your first time?
No, it's not. It's maybe it's my 34th time.
Oh, perfect. So today I hate to talk about, sorry guys, remote work. And first of all, I'm not a teacher, I'm a host student, and I'm just here to get the conversation. And it's really important to say that it's a safe place. Nobody will correct you, so feel free. And is it like it's just a platform to conversation? And as I said before, we are going to talk about remote work. And Carolina, can you read and answer this first one?
Yes, just a second. How has the shift to remote work affected your daily routine and work-life balance? Well, I recently back work to off. I worked remotely for four 4 years, and last 5 weeks I back to office, and now my routine is crazy. Um I'm estou me habituando uh, again in work at office. So public transport is crazy for me. It's very stressed, and but I estou me habituando. And guys, my English is very initiate. So sorry for my mistakes. That
It's
is it.
perfect. It's the immersion is for everybody, so it's perfect. Just continue coming. So can you choose the next one, the next person?
Um. Uh. Yada.
Okay, so is the first question that I have to answer or the second one?
The first.
The first. So how has the shift to remote work affect your daily routine and work-life balance? Actually, I've never really worked remotely like for a long while. I used to work at the office, but during the pandemic's time, when they got the lockdown, my can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So during the pandemic time, my company stopped. So we had the lockdown, and I went home and worked remotely. But it was for a short time. But I do believe this has had a really good impact because you don't need to get transportation. So this is a plus, and you can use this time to invest in yourself or to I don't know make no go to do whatever you want. So I think this is a it's a good uh, a good transition, a good thing for us. Although this is not, the things are going a little bit back because a lot of jobs they are like calling people to go back to office and not more remotely. So yeah.
So,
What about
Claudinei, what
you,
about you?
Victoria?
Oh, okay, just me?
Yeah, because I didn't see the other parts. Claudinei, yeah. You or Claudinei, either way, it's good.
Okay, I'm talking fast and I pass to Claudinei. So, okay. Uh, my job, I'm not remote because I'm a nurse, but I can talk about talk and talk, like being a host. And I don't know, it was okay for me, like I'm not changed. It was not, oh my God, I was not one way and change for another way. I'm just here and talking always like a remote work. Not work because I'm not working, I'm studying, but trying to, like creating all the things. And well, it's really okay. Sometimes a little bit harder, but not about the the things that I have to do on top and top. But in my home, because sometimes my son just appear and I have to see is everything okay? Yeah, so you can wait and return that and their attention just whoa. Just more things like that. Or my stepfather appears and I want what happened. But the other things like doing remote work or something like that, it was really okay. It's normal. It's cool because I can do it on my time. Like you have a time to do, but you can do during this time, this entire time. It's not okay. I have to do it now and have like the pressure. It doesn't have. So for me, so cool, so normal. Sometimes I just put my son here on my body, like sitting, and okay, son, let's do it. Just sleep and I have to be here. And some mom's problem, but it's not nothing like a big deal. So, what about you, Claudine?
Hi, hello. Sorry for my late. In my case, I love very much working remote work, and I believe that I work in remote since more or less 5 years, 6 or 5 years, and for me, it's very, very important for my um, I don't know, balance mind or equilibrate mind. Okay, very important. I can um, I can stay without t-shirt in my house. I can stay. I have more time to speak with my wife and my daughters, and I have more time to 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 joking. I don't know if is the correct sentence. The joking with my pets, my dogs, Pinter's breeds, and what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I believe that's it. That's there are many items, uh, many positive items about the remote work. Uh, Avoid full bus or bus full, I don't remember. Avoid intensive traffic. Avoid um, unpolite persons or people. Okay, avoid help me avoid help me to concentrate more in my family than my trans translado of the from my house to until the office or clients. In my case, I am autonomy, so in this case, I have clients. Don't work as CLT in Brazil. In my case, avoid this percourse because I lost more or less 1 hours and 50 minutes to go at the work, and more in the morning, and more 1 hours until 30 minutes in the final of the day. Okay, so I lost more or less 3 hours per day, every day. This is very stressed for me. In last 5 years, more or less 5 years, my mind is very much more balanced because I felt more free, and the freedom for me is very important. Okay, I decided with more how can I say, I decided with more time when I will go, when I will make my tasks, because I have 3 hours that I don't have before, and I have three times that I was lost it. I don't know in past lost. I was lost in the traffic. I have 3 times, more 3 times to decide or to make what else. Do you understand? That's all. Okay, thank you.
Okay, I totally understand you. So, very good. The second one, you had a. Can you read an answer?
Are you sick with dengue? No. Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Very good.
No. Is everything okay? So you had a. Can you read and answer the next one?
Yeah, of course. What challenge have you faced while working remotely, and how have you overcome them? As I said before, I worked a little remotely, so I don't have like any big experience work from home. But when I worked from home, I couldn't find any difficult that I have. Actually, I only saw the good points of it, because I don't have the problem to set a time for me and be there and do the things that I have to do. I really, I am, how can I say it? Disciplinado. I am really with this, so this is not a problem for me. And yeah, as the Claudine said, we're like are saving hours of our day, not commuting. So I didn't have any difficult. What about you, Carolina?
For me, when beginning I worked remotely in beginning of the 2020 year, was difficult because I'm living alone with my daughter, and that naquela época, she was 3 years old, and my job was customer experience with atendimento ao cliente. So was difficult because my daughter asked me attention, asked me play to her, brincar com ela. And for me, it was difficult to concentrate to work because my daughter needed attention, and that is it. Now I back to work at an office, and now it's difficult for me back to the office. But I was acostumada with working in my house remotely, and now I will acostumar and work at office again. But my main difficult was conciliar my job with my little daughter in house, just to both of us alone in house. That is it. Now, Victoria.
So I don't have any challenge, just like my son and something like that. But it's so normal because before the immersion starts, I just always talk, okay, now mom's going to talk in English with other people, and I have to be in a quiet place and talk to him. And he's just, okay, mom, just go to our class. And okay, just normal. And it doesn't have any problem. Like, if he just appear here, I will talk to him because I know it's something important. Maybe just, you know, something bad happened. And for me, it doesn't matter where or what I'm doing. If something really, really serious happened, I'm going to the person. But nothing happens. Mm, like, never, so it's okay. I don't have any challenge or something like that. It's just okay. I talk to the person understands, and everything okay. So, what about you, Claudine?
Well, in my case, I choose my career. I choose my profession. I have been work with information technology for 20 years, and I choose this. Since I started the work with information technology, I try work remotely. How can I say this word? Isto é, since 20 years that I am, I don't know, lutar in English, fight to work remotely. Okay, when I finally can't, I don't know, I don't remember, works 100% in my house remotely. I didn't had, or I had challenge, I had difficulties, I had problems, any problems, because this was my dream to work remotely, and I achieved this goal, and I am very, very happy, but I believe that the major of people in the start work remotely. The difficult is organized your time, because your time like seem much more time, and because the time of the lost in the traffic disappear, the time of the lunch, the purpose of the lunch in the restaurant disappear. Okay, so I believe that's the challenge is organize your time. After this, I believe that's to make the persons around this person, and convincement to that the person is working, is in house, but is working, not is just only in working. He decided when the time can to work. He's working from 8 or from 9 a.m. until 11, I don't know, 11 or 17 years, 70 hours. So in this moment, is working for 90 or 10 hours in your house. I believe this challenge is make the convincement in the with your daughters or wife or mother or what else, your friends too. I believe, because in my case, no problem, no difficulties, no challenge. Okay, because I am very, how can I say, very regrado, realize. I don't know in English. I know this palavra, this word, regrado. I don't know in English. Very regrado, and the peoples around of me must be understand about this, that is about my opinion about other person, and about me. Okay.
Yeah, I totally agree. So, next one I'm reading, and is how do you maintain a clear communication and collaboration with your team in a remote work environment? Okay, so it's easy. Like, I'm using just Talk and Talk because only Talk and Talk is remote. But it's really easy because we have like places to talk and places, specific place. Okay, if we want to talk about one thing, go to one place to talk. Then if we want to talk about, like the immersion, oh my God, I can go to another place. So it's so organized. So
Yeah.
we have place to talk about everything. So we don't have any problem like, oh my God, I want to talk about something with someone and I can't. Doesn't have. Like everybody has everybody, and it's not a safe place, Like you can talk about everything in a specific place, and it's perfect. So I for me it's normal. Like just if I have to talk to someone, to just talk to the person. Like I have a cell
Yeah.
phone nowadays, so it's so easy to do it remotely.
Yeah.
So I don't face any problem. So what about you, Ihara?
I think is of course it's different from when you are at office, that you only can talk with person besides you. But when I have a problem, when I want to communicate with somebody, when I'm working at home, I schedule some meetings, or email them if it's an easy issue to solve,
Mhm.
or use the tools that we have remotely. So the email, the meetings, applications, and yeah, maybe sometimes even the WhatsApp, it's a tool to get a good communication. But if it is a serious topic, use the email to officialize it. And yeah, I think I didn't have any problem with it. I think it's up to you. You have this how can I say it? It's up to you. You have to like be clear about your communication everywhere. If it's at our office, you go and do the stuff, and if it is remote work, you use these tools to be clear, of course. Yeah, I think that's it. What about you, Claudine?
Mm, The same, you explain it now. WhatsApp all the time, email all the time. I don't use Microsoft Teams, for example, but in any time I showed use because the client used the Microsoft Team, but it's not necessary. Um, there is a clean communication, or because I use in sports sporadic situation. But WhatsApp, Skype, email, Google, the the tools of the Google, or Google's tools, all Google's tools, Google Sheet, Google Doc, and Google Communication. I don't remember what's the name. Google Messenger. I don't know, because it's free, and it's very fast, and it's very secure, because it is necessary. It's necessary get or subscribe in Google to can communication with the person in the same environment. Equal TNT, for example, is necessary to subscribe and to communicate the common communication between the personal people, or this big population, TNT population. Okay, because this is a ecosystem. Google, there is an ecosystem to communication. And what else? And through the mobile, when I use the cellular as telephone, was as phone, but I prefer WhatsApp, and speak using audio. Speak using audio is very good to documentation, to how can I say, one more thing. Technology about the save or the record the meeting is very important to remember about the how can I say, about was explained in a specific time, meeting, or just only resolve the issues in the client, So I believe that's maintain the communication, the clear communication between my equipe and my no equipe and others person, specific person has that I know in specific moments. That's all. That's all. Technology, information of technology help me a lot for maintaining this. Thank you.
So we are going to listen, next, but I'm just see one thing that I'm really like it. So it's the number uh, 8, I believe. No, it's number 9. Ihara, can you read and answer the number 9?
Yeah. How do you manage your work-life boundaries to prevent burnout while working remotely? Yeah. This is a really good question because we have to find a point, a balance about it. So for me, maybe in the past it would be really difficult for me this question because I was a little bit workaholic, but so I couldn't find the time to stop, and I would like give and give and give and give to the company. But I passed for experience that make me prioritize myself and my mental health. So these days, I think I know how to share my time and give what I want, what I have to give for the company and as a employee, and do my best. But if I finish my work, that's done. Like if I have a time to stop work, I will respect this. Unless it's really an emergency, so maybe I can, but it's not a rule for me anymore. So I think you have to prioritize yourself. Prioritize when you spend more time at work for other people, you are losing time with your family and with yourself, and you're getting sick a little tiny by tiny, and we cannot see this during these days, but at the end, after a while, the check will come to you, and you'll get maybe gets a burnout, and it's really difficult. I used to have this depression and anxiety, and I have to decide for myself, and I think that's I'm done with this. I hope so. What about you, Victoria?
Guys, I don't have any problem with it. Like I don't have anything to manage. Like as I said before, we have a time to do things, but nobody make pressure on you. Nobody, okay, you have to do this and this and this. So it's like it's a calm thing to do. And I believe it's harder to be a mom than just work because the work. Imagine I have to create the immersion, like the questions and all the things, until next Friday. So it's okay. On my time, I take my time to do it. But if I want to do one little question by day until the next Friday, I can do it. So I can do on my time. I have this limit, but nobody's pressuring me like, oh, do you already do the things that I ask you, or something like that, or something like you have to do more things or more things. That isn't. It's the only thing. Okay, you have to prepare the immersion. You have to do it. It is okay. After the immersion, you have to do this, and it's all. There isn't a person just calling more and more things, like the toxic person or something like that. That isn't. So I make my time. It's a calm place. I don't have to deal with it because it's a hard thing or something like that. So it's so normal. Like I don't have to know how to manage both. Like it's so normal, so not normal, but so calm. So I don't see any problems. Maybe in the future with other company or what other job, maybe yes. I I I I just don't want it, but I don't know the future. But nowadays I don't have any problem like that I have to manage it. Like to not having a burnout or something like that. So what about you, Claudine?
Since 20 years, I choose my career. I choose my my professional. I conscious choose this. So I don't have, or I don't need manage work life boundaries. Okay, and I believe that other person choose the career just only money, just only dreams to have a big house or Ferrari, for example. Okay. In my case, I chose my career because I loved it. I love it very, very much. My career. I believe that's that inside my organism, in my bloods, because I loved my career. And burnout has a big problem with me because burnout has burnout with me. Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, can you choose, Claudine, one question and read and answer the question? Like one question that you think it's all to answer.
Okay, choose one question. Okay,
Yeah.
let me see. Hmm, what long term? Okay, I chose question 10. What long-term impacts do you think the increase in remote work will have on society, urban planning, and the global economy? Please,
You can
Victoria.
answer it. You can answer it.
Yeah, me? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. I love it. I love it very much. This this kind of work is very complicated to answer about me in this situation. Um, mm, um, in my case, I wish that all people working in remote because it's very good. Um, uh, a não ser, I don't know in English, a não ser that the person don't like stay in your house or don't like see your wife or don't like see your daughter, okay, or don't like joking with your pets, for example, because I wish that 100% of the people in the world work by house or work remote. I believe in your case, Victoria, that you because you you are a nurse, is impossible. Okay, so the traffic became more free. The bus became more free to how can I say, to choose the chair to sit. Okay, but doctor or for example, um, peoples in general has building the constructions, the houses or edifícios is impossible. Is impossible in remote work, but another person work with customer service, for example, work with in my case, information technology, work with how can I say, call center. Why not remote work? Why not? So for me, I love it. I love this. Okay, in this case, in TNT, is online, remote conversations. It's not necessary go out to my house in another place to converse with Yara or with Victoria to practice in English. Okay, it's very good in remote work or remote communication. That's my opinion, or that's my wish. Okay, but I don't believe that the impact is much more positive than negative for all. But the can be exist any people or in person that reclamar because it is not satisfied in this manner. But in my case, I see only positive impacts. And for you, Yara, please.
So for me, I try to answer quickly because I have the time is gone. It's going. So what are long-term impacts do you think the increasing remote work will have on society? Um, I agree that we will have more positive points about it, but also we talk about this a lot here in this hour, but we have also negative impacts. I think for some people, they don't like to be at home all by themselves, and maybe this for some people is not so good to not interact physically. And I agree that is we miss a little bit when you are all the time have this interact by a screen, so through a screen. So yeah, I think we will have some negative impacts around this question, this point, and we have to pay attention. Because of this, I believe how can I say this? It's hybrid or hybrid, I don't know. That mixed them, like we work remotely most of the time of the week, maybe four times that week, and one day you go to the office and interact with people, because I think you are missing something when you just interact from here. Our communication is more than words, so we are more than this, in my opinion. So yeah. I think this is the negative impact, and the others we discussed is the good health, mental health, and the saving hours that we save from commute in the traffic. So yeah, I think that's it. What about you, Victoria?
So I'm trying to answer it really fast. So I was thinking about the positive way, like, oh my God, it's more jobs, more people getting, but you talk about one thing that made me think about, like, think that is, oh my God, people that don't be okay being alone so much time, like have to this, people around and something like that. And after that, I think about the people that don't have any support, like don't have a cell phone, don't have a notebook, not notebook, laptop, don't have a laptop, don't have anything. So these people can't work in that way. So yeah, it's a little bit strange. Like we don't think about these little things, just always think the positive way. So I don't know. I like this way. I like this thing uh, on the in my area, like being a nurse nowadays, we can do it like remotely. We can make some, I don't know how to say it in English, but consultation. We can do it online, but not all the things that we can do online. So yeah, we need to be like personally with the person, but it's okay. It's really okay. I like it, and I will think more about the negative things because it made me think a lot when you said about it. So people from YouTube, it's time to say bye because time and was a pleasure being with you guys from YouTube.